Welcome to Better Philly. I'm Renee Ellison. Auto insurance, it's expensive, it's important, and today we've got a 5-point checklist of what you should do before you renew your current policy. Our guest today is Eric Poe from Cure Auto Insurance, and these tips offer important consumer advice. Let's start with the car's value. Why is that important?
Well, it's important because about 40% of what you pay every year for car insurance goes into a coverage that pays for the physical damages of your car. So if you hit a tree because it's slippery outside, or if a tree falls on your car, that's a physical damage coverage. And 40% of that is pretty expensive. And if your car is getting older, it's worth less. It doesn't necessarily make much sense to pay so much money for it to an insurance company and not get the benefits if the car is not worth that much.
And we hear a lot about Blue Book value. Is that where we look to find the value of the car?
Actually, that's another big misconception that, the Kelley Blue Book value is not generally what the insurance carrier is going to use to determine what they're going to pay you for your car. So, we recommend going to galves.com, which is a website, to assess what your car is really worth when your car gets damaged and it could get totaled.
You say know your credit score. Why is that important?
Yes. Now, that's very important because recent studies show that 92% of all national insurance companies use your credit scores to determine your rates. But there's some insurance companies like Cure Auto Insurance or others that make up the 8% that don't, and you could save a lot of money if you don't have a perfect credit score.
So many people don't have a perfect credit score.
Well, definitely during this recessionary era, if you're not able to pay your bills, it certainly hasn't changed the way you drive during the year, but you may actually pay more for car insurance simply because your credit score went down.
And you also say find out what insurance companies use for their rating criteria. What does that mean?
Recently, it's been discovered that some national insurance companies use whether or not you went to college or whether you work at a very high-paying job, or even if you own a home, to determine whether they give you the best rates. So if you aren't one of those people, like you rent a home or you didn't go to college, then you probably want to shop around and make sure your car insurance company now doesn't charge you more for that. 73% of all U.S. adults over the age of 25 don't have a four-year college degree.
And you need to shop around as well.
Yes, definitely. Go to websites, somebody beyond your agent or broker, because an agent or broker may represent just one or two companies. So when they say, hey, this is the best rate you can get every year, it may not actually be the best rate you can get.
Now, tip number 5, you say do independent research. What does independent research mean?
Well, because as I said before, when somebody's getting paid a commission for only representing one or two companies, really they don't have the access to steer you to other insurance companies. So it makes sense to go to other independent websites to get quotes.
Thank you so much, Eric, for being here. For more information on Cure Auto Insurance, go to cure.com. We'll be right back.